Looks like I am live. I'm just going to give a few minutes for people to join and I will get started. I'm going to be talking about juice cleansing today, one of my favorite subjects. Well, thank you so much for those of you that are going to be tuning in or that are going to be watching this video. I really appreciate it. It means that you want to learn more about juicing and maybe possibly take control of your health, or maybe you're just curious what I'm up to. Nonetheless, I want to thank you all for watching. Some of you know my story, and for those of you that don't, I will share it again. I had my first juice cleanse experience over 2 years ago when I went on a yoga retreat and a 7-day juice cleanse. I had no idea what to expect. I had never juiced before in my life, and so I didn't really know what I was in for, but I was up for it. I had been eating really crappy and drinking wine, and just my body was kind of toxic. So I knew that I needed to somehow cleanse it, and the juice cleanse for me was what had such an impact for me. After cleansing and juicing for 7 days straight, it was life-changing, let's just put it that way. I had an enlightenment, you could say. I think it was because I had finally gotten rid of all the toxic and the buildup that was in my system from years and years, and I had just this kind of sense of mental clarity wash over me. And I started to see the world totally different. I began to be more mindful of what I was putting in my body and how I was taking care of myself. I also had a sense of calmness that washed over me, and I began to it was the jumpstart to my weight loss journey. And the best part of all is I had glowing skin. It was awesome. So as I am getting ready to launch my business, which I will be talking more about very soon, I promise, but I thought it would be a good time for me to do a reset, and because I need to get my brain cleared just one last time before I go into this. So the reason why is our bodies are exposed to so many different toxins from the environment every single day and the food that we eat. It's good to give our bodies a rest and a break, and our organs a break from digesting all of that food. And one way to do it is through juice cleansing. A lot of people wonder about juice cleanses and how long that they should go on a juice cleanse for. And for me, I say, if it's your first time, maybe you want to start out with just 1 day or 3 days. Or if you're really gung-ho about it and you want to just hit it head on, you could do a 7-day juice cleanse like I did. If you do a 7-day juice cleanse, you will get rid of the bacteria and also the harmful parasites that are in your body. Also, one thing to point out is if you're over the age of 30, you have stored a very large amount of toxins in dangerous amount of quantities. So it's good if you could do a 7-day juice cleanse to just cleanse your body of all those toxins. A lot of questions that come up is, how do I prepare for a juice cleanse? Well, if you are going to be going on a juice cleanse, it's best to cut back on acidic food. So I have been slowly but surely eliminating certain things from my diet. Caffeine is one of them, so you want to make sure you're cutting down on the coffee. Meats, processed foods would be one of them that you would want to cut out, and also alcohol is a big one too. If you're going to do the juicing by yourself, you want to make a list of your groceries. So what I did is yesterday I sat down and I came up with 5 different juice recipes and an almond milk. And so I'm going to drink the same juices every single day for 3 days in a row. I made my grocery list and times it by 3 and went grocery shopping. And here's where I came up with this abundance amount of beautiful fruits and vegetables. After you purchase the produce, you want to make sure that you wash it all up and you're ready for juicing. So what I've done today is I've washed all this produce up and I'm going to throw it back in my refrigerator so that I am ready to go tomorrow. I will wake up tomorrow morning then and juice just 1 day's worth of juice. You could juice 3 days worth of juice at once and make sure you store it in glass bottles to keep it preserved better. But in my case, I'm going to just do one day at a time. I like fresh juice because as soon as you break down those enzymes in the fruits and the vegetables, it's going right into your body. So if you're just drinking it freshly juiced that day, that's just all the more powerful nutrients that you are getting into your blood. Starting tomorrow, then I will wake up and, as I said, I'll start juicing. But before I do drink my first juice, I will drink a lemon water with some apple cider vinegar and maybe a little bit of turmeric in it, just to wake up my kidneys and the organs so that they are ready to start juicing. And after probably like a half hour after I drink the lemon water, I will then drink my first green juice. And then I will just consecutively every 2 to 3 hours after that drink a juice. My plan is to report back to you guys each day how I am doing and how I'm feeling. The first couple days can be a little bit, we'll see what kind of mood I'm in. But my plan is to document it on Facebook Lives and share my experience with you to hopefully motivate you to want to do a juice cleanse so that you can cleanse your body and detoxify. Until then, I'm signing off. Have a good Saturday, everyone. Bye.